Welcome back again, y'all, to the Nickmaddentv show. Today, we talking about the Elite Eight in the NBA playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. I'll be right back.
Hit that play, let it run on repeat. Hot take, one shot, press play, new drop. Every day from the screen to your ears, all in HD. You already know who it is, Nick Madden TV. Nick Madden TV.
Welcome back again, y'all, to the Nickmaddentv. And hold on. Before we even get started, can we admit that some of y'all brackets out there are just crispy, cooked, burnt? Throw it in the trash. Denver, you let a lot of folks down when Ant-Man wasn't even playing. Man, that's crushing though. Cause I had Denver as a favorite. I had them to win this game. But hey, Denver lost. We moving on, y'all. Houston Rockets, KD, get them out of there. Just go and get KD out of there. Let's go ahead and try to start back over a little bit and rebuild on to the young guys. Spend some of that money though. Get some key players. But we talking about the Elite Eight today, y'all. The Elite Eight. We got OKC, Lakers, we got Timberwolves, San Antonio Spurs, we got Detroit, Cleveland, and we got New York Knicks versus the 76ers. Hey, this gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good second round, y'all. Y'all don't believe me. So let's take it to the West. Let's start with OKC and the Lakers. They're gonna be playing game one tomorrow, Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And let's start right here, man. Everybody know about LeBron magical game when they beat Houston. You know what I'm saying? They still down Luka right now. Austin Reeves is back. You know what I'm saying? And they going into OKC. Now, one thing about the Lakers, man, they got star power. They got what it is. They got experience. You know, well, like I said, Luka not playing, but LeBron there. Aiden, he done been around. What's the boy? Marcus Smart. He done been on a championship team and been around some championship squads. You know what I'm saying? This Luka Reeves, you know what I'm saying? He coming along being himself. So the Lakers themselves, I mean, they got star power. I mean, they got a couple experience, but they're also old. They can't really run, you know what I'm saying, up the floor. They gotta play a little bit slow ball, but they'll get out and try to shoot too, though, you know what I mean? So it ain't gonna be just easy for OKC, you know what I'm saying? Whereas in with OKC, hey, they the young boys. They young. They like a track and field team, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like chess though, and who best plays basketball like chess better than LeBron James? Who else do y'all know now? I ain't saying the Lakers gonna step up and win this, but the games how it went through the season, I don't really kind of like think. I think it's gonna be a little more close this series. I won't be surprised if Lakers get swept. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm saying that it might be close, maybe game 6 or something like that. But I think the Lakers gonna do enough to slow them boys down. You know what I'm saying? But if they can't, then you know the Lakers just gonna get rolled over. You know what I'm saying? So game 1 tomorrow, man. Look, I'm gonna choose the home team, OKC. They've been well rested. They ready to get back on that flow and run. And you know how they do the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Bron them coming off a little, I ain't gonna say a tough series, but it was slick tough. You know, he was out there by himself before Reeves came back. I ain't gonna say by himself, cause he had some help too though. But KD didn't play either though, which is, you know, KD go ahead and move. But hey, I doubted the Lakers though. I didn't think they can get out of there without KD playing, you know, but they showed different. They had the star power, which is LeBron. So I got OKC going to game 1. You did. So let's move on to the second matchup in the West. The San Antonio Spurs, they hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now this ain't flashy. This gonna be physical. The Wolves, they don't care about highlights. They care about stops. You know what I'm saying? Round 1, they showed me that they can lock you up for real. You know, look what they did to the Joker and Murray and them boys. You know what I'm saying? They know how to stretch the flow. You know what I'm saying? We can't even breathe on there. So they play really close up. But only key thing missing with the Timberwolves, man, is Ant Man. Now they did close out they did close out Denver. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna need Ant Man. Or they probably won't. I don't know. But I think they definitely gonna need Ant Man to go up against the San Antonio Spurs, which is a young team themselves, and they moving strong though. You know what I'm saying? Are they ahead of their time? Or this is this might be how it all starts though. The young teams that look at Golden State what they did when they was young. You know what I'm saying? But they was kind of like in their prime. But these guys still kind of they young, freshly young. But you got the veteran like Fox over there. You know what I'm saying? Leading the way, and they got they playing like a little they playing like the San Antonio Spurs, but just the younger version though. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, man, who I think gonna take that first game. And I think they play tonight too. So who I think gonna take this first game? The Wolves are they defensively now, but can they stop that Wemby from getting that shot up? That's gonna be the thing. Now Rudy Gobert, he did good now. He's a hey, I'm taking Minnesota game 1. Yeah. That might be a hot take, but I'm taking Minnesota game 1 tonight. Hey, I'm sorry, baby. My wife is San Antonio Spurs. They repping today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking on Minnesota tonight. I could be wrong, but good luck. You did. Let's move on to the Eastern Conference. So let's move over to the East Conference. You got the Cavaliers. They going to Detroit. Now, I must say this. Both of these teams coming off a brutal series against their teams. Orlando scared Detroit. Scared Detroit. I ain't gonna lie, they scared Detroit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Toronto, they scared Cleveland. Even with the likes of James Harden, the Spider-Man, Mobley, I mean, Jared Allen, all the rest of them boys over there, man. But they moved on. And these two teams, I think they the most vulnerable out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, put like this here. I think they got their full roster, but they're not believable. They ain't dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So when both of them playing each other, it might be the boringest series of the second round. I don't know, man, it might be the two boring series. Cause Detroit, Cade Cunningham, and all them other guys, man, they gotta be able to find some offense, and that's what they were struggling with Orlando. Now, whereas in Cleveland got some firepower. You know what I'm saying? But they were struggling too. You know what I'm saying? So this right here gonna be a wrestling match. Actually, when you grapple and you get to trying to get position, they might go another whole game 7 themselves. Cause both of these teams. Now, if I was man, I think Cleveland can sweep them. If Cleveland come out playing with that aggressiveness like Orlando, they can sweep these boys. You know what I'm saying? But game 1 coming up, I'm gonna go with Cleveland game 1. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, these two teams is gonna be a little wrestling grapple match, arm wrestling match. Somebody got to go down, but I'm gonna pick Cleveland to stand tall. You dig? Now let's go to the matchup of the second round. You got Embiid, 76ers, and we got Cat. The rival continue, dog. They in some new places though, but only one in a new place. But you know what I'm saying, New York Knicks, they got depth, they strong, they got this experience, you know what I'm saying, and they looking like they can be the favorites out of the whole East, you know what I'm saying. So 76ers, who would have thought they would have beat Boston though, you know what I mean? With Embiid, now they say Embiid played well the last game, but he still look like he just on a walker, man. I seen the shots he was making, like he was just throwing up and it was going in. But Cat got to deal with that too, though. So he ain't just gonna be a pushover. So Cat got to deal with that too, though. You know what I mean? Now they can stretch the flow. Cat Swift on his feet better than Embiid. This might be like the matchup when Cat was in college, and I think that was Kentucky versus Duke. When what's that boy that got drafted by the 76ers? Dang. Dang, because I thought him and Cat were gonna grow into like like Cat is right now. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that boy name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Go ahead and put it in the comment. I forgot the kid name though. But that what it was supposed to be. But Embiid versus Cat, rivals of the big men. You know what I'm saying? Cat might got the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? But Embiid, he got them young boys over there, Tyrese Maxey, BJ. What's they got P Playoff P. Playoff P go come out tonight. Playoff P gonna stand tall. Hey, the 76ers are scary. Depending on what they bring out. Are they gonna are they ready to take this next step or not? Hey, that's gonna be a hell of a game one. It's gonna be loud in Market Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? So it finna go down, man. Knicks in the 76ers. Who y'all got for sure? Just let me know who y'all got. But that's gonna be my time for the day, man. I ain't gonna tell you, man. Matter of fact, let me give you a pick, man. Hey, Mary Socrates, since you called me a jinx, I'm going with the 76ers to beat New York. Let's go, Sixers. Put them out. Nickmaddentv, NBA Elite 8. We already know. You already know what's going on. Peace.